What's going on, everybody? Oxidize. That's me. You, the viewer. Hello, welcome. We are doing some tier 8 with tier 5 Warbow. And I gotta tell you, my hands sting just touching the mouse and keyboard when I'm using this thing. Because I'm not a huge fan of Warbow. Not because it's bad, but because it's better than me. Anyway. I had no idea how to build this thing because I never used bows a ton. So I was like, let's have fun with it. Cultist robe for levitate. You don't know what this does. It's first off, this thing's like 400k. It's stupid expensive. It is getting nerfed though, so it's probably going to go down in price. So is Warbow. How are they getting nerfed? I don't know. I just know they're getting nerfed. Good thing, by the way. Levitate during, so you stand above the ground for 5 seconds. During this time, you're immune to physical damage. Restore energy and health every 0.5 seconds. It's super good, by the way, if you didn't know. Purity for S's and G's. You know, if you know what that means, you know. Demon boots kind of for the escape, really. The demon boots, just in case we get ganked. I wanted something to get away here. I do have alternative ideas for these, by the way. I'll let you know here in a second. Expert Warbow, we're gonna go with deadly shot that shoots us a straight line, some AoE, some enemy resistances decreases by a little bit. Explosive arrows for just AoE damage, and then magic arrow. The further you are away, the more damage it does. Kind of the idea behind it. You also see frost shot a lot in PvP, so we might play around with this as we go today, by the way. Following that, bridge watch cape. By every normal attack every minute, create a 4-meter radius stance from the enemy position, slowing enemies and reducing their damage by 50%. I was like, let's try a slow, so we have a little bit more distance between us and the enemy. Purity for the beam. Pew pew. I'm also bringing. I had a fish. I have a stew, some poison potions, and that's about it. Alternatively, what I would use here, Thetford cape, I would think would work as well for a little bit extra damage. Maybe go scholar sandals for the focused run and energy. Here, something like mage robe, because mage robe gives you some defenses with its ability, as well as giving you that passive attack damage bonus. You can take a look at that, or any other, like I think mage robe probably the best, honestly. And then here, maybe mage cowl for the poison, again keeping it inside of the cloth. You want to try to keep it in the cloth category, in my opinion, just because you want that extra damage from the passive. Alternatively, guardian helmet for a little bit more sustain with the heal there. But let's see how this does, and let's go. How are we doing so far? Debatable. I mean, like, okay, you know, okay, right? Maybe get a little bit of D action there. It's something. It's something. For all the ones asking for a Warbow video, here it is. I'm sorry if I don't do it justice like I should be doing, but it's going okay so far. I will show you the strength of all the abilities, like the levitate's gonna be insane for boss fights, or if we get a little too much going on here. There's a lot to talk about, I feel like. We also want to go ahead and get this ready. Invisibility potion, great for getting away from ganks, by the way. You can also go demon cape if you're worried about ganks as well. Anywho, this is the first video with the new. Oh geez, oh my god. So I should have cultist robe there, because I would have negated physical damage completely. This is the first video of the new schedule. No longer daily uploads of the Albion Online tier 8 with tier 5 series. I hope that's okay with everyone. I'm still giving you 4 videos a week with a new weapon every single video. Okay, so pretty much it's just me not doubling up anymore. That's really not that bad, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, so so I can get interrupted. That's real bad. Okay, so this is when you come over here. Hit him with one of these. We really got to kill this thing. This is gonna be a long episode. This is gonna be a long Warbow video. At this rate, it's not looking too good. But yeah, so the new schedule coming in. The main reason I'm doing that, I'm getting ready for corrupted dungeons. And plus, usually the second video of every single weapon doesn't do as well as the first. I'm like, well, it's not that I'm like, oh no, it's not doing so great. I'm just like, I think one, it's going to be a good transition, right? For when we start actually doing the corrupted dungeons. I am bringing corrupted dungeons to the channel. That's going to be a staple even. That's fine. How that kind of worked out, I think. Please, please, please. There it is. See if we can get this one down here. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. The first hump. The testosterone is flowing. We're getting it going. Look at that boy. Anyway, but yeah, I also posted the channel update with a little bit more details. We're as at the moment I'm recording this, which is on Tuesday, June 30th. We are officially. Hey, can we relax here, please? Kiting's key, by the way. If you haven't learned, kiting is extremely key in all of this. We're at 889 subs. We are a little over 100 away from the big ticket. You know, at 1,000 subs, I've mentioned many a time, is when the monetization happens, and it's. I only bring that up because I really want to make sure everything goes smoothly, and I want to eventually transition this into something I can do a little bit more often and bring y'all a whole bunch of content and hang out with you guys a lot more on stream and everything. But right now, you know, I'm in that proving myself kind of stage to family, friends, and whatnot, and rightfully so, because I mean, come on, right? I mean, come on, dude. This is insane. Who in their right mind would pursue something like this if they had the opportunity? No one. But anyway, I talk about that plenty enough. I'm not gonna go any more details. Thank you so much for being here, and it's been such a fun ride so far. I can't wait to see what the future holds in for us. So with that being said, who's a Warbow fan? Who's a Warbow fan here? All right, what are your thoughts on the item, on the weapon here? Me personally, I think it's garbage. I think it's super bad. Again, it's only because I got my ass kicked by it plenty of times in PvP. If you ever watch the Hellgate videos, every once in a while I get a nice solid welcoming. This is gonna be a tough fight, but not impossible. Okay. So I think you hit him with the. Wow, that's, dude, the bears. All right. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Oh my. I think against bosses we have a way better chance against bosses, but right now we're not doing so hot. You think this would be better? Cooldown is every 3 seconds, 163 damage, does 190. This is just better, right? Yeah, for sure. Oh dude, here we go. Oh, of course. They didn't aggro because I'm not in range. Hold on. A little bit of this action, a little bit of that action. Hit him with a little bit of this action. Then you D on up there. Ooh. Focus her down. She's the matriarchy. She, you know, she's the one that runs it all. I can tell. But she has that fire in her eyes. There it is. Okay. Yeah, the bears are mad annoying. Yogi needs to go. Not a huge Yogi fan. Honestly, like the keepers, I was gonna say Morgana. I think Morgana has the hardest bosses. I think the keepers have the hardest normal mobs. At me, bro. See if I care. I think I'm right to say that. It's a doozy. Except for Athos. Athos is stupid. The stupid boss name, by the way. Oh, I just realized another good boot option might be Stalker boots. Because they have a blink and a damage increase as well. Just because you want to be able to get out of the way of boss abilities, and anytime you use a blink is also really good. And Stalker shoes give you the extra damage boost as well, so it's better than like in the other ones. This song sucks. It's a little bit better. It's just like I'm not about that right now. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me get some health here. Get good. Okay. Let me come over here now. If it's on that action, dude. Like it's kind of working. Ooh. Get out of there. You know, there's also like, so look. I'm actually starting to think that maybe this one might be better. I think speed shot might be pretty good. But frost shot, while the same fire as their ground run, you slowing enemies hit for 6.1 seconds. No, I think you want the extra damage. I'm not crazy to think that. I'm a damage boy. You know, I got a lot more respect for non-damage abilities now that I do play more Hellgates. But I'm definitely more of like, you know, like, did you ever play Pokemon? You know, I never played competitively or like online at all because I don't, you know, it's Pokemon. It's one of those games I don't want to get too sweaty yet. You know, maybe one of these days I'll get big brain and try it out. But did y'all ever take non-damaging abilities in that game? Because like you could win every single game without taking damage or without taking like non-damaging abilities. You know, maybe like hypnosis or even confuse ray. Like, but like that's the minimum. Like who the hell uses leer? Who willingly uses leer or like growl? Like that stuff's so garbage. Be a good little hit there. Okay. I gotta tell you, I gotta be 100% with you right now. Hold on. This is why Cultist Robe's good, by the way. You're immune. Oh, okay, well it's actually like physical damage. That's kind of an issue actually. But frost shot's really good. That's also really good. And now we're just killing it. GG's, boys. Geez, I'm getting my rhythm, baby. I'm getting the rhythm. I do know there's some pretty good moves out there in the old Pokeverse. You know, kind of like oh, what am I thinking of? That one. You know, that one. Oh, dude, you know what I thought was crazy was like Hypnosis Dream Eater. In like that to me, that was like that was the very first big brain move I made. You know, you just grab a Gengar, you Hypnosis, you Dream Eater, and like it's the easiest day in the world after that. Okay, so we want our distance to make our Frostshite do a lot more damage. What did I say? Frostshite? Shite. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's okay. We still have a lot more to go here. All right, so man, I'm a little worried. So we want to keep our distance. You don't want to go too far and get rid of aggro though, so you gotta be mad careful about that. But hey, the good news is that he has to use. Oh, he does have abilities that can actually do that. Okay, that's not good. Hey, we're kind of getting there a little bit though, believe it or not. If we can just kind of keep kiting here. Ooh. We just gotta keep kiting enough for our Cultist Robe to come back, and we'll be in good place here. All right, get out of there. I don't want to talk about it. All right, you know that wasn't good for literally anybody. I wish my magic arrow would do more damage here. If I'm being honest with you, I'm a little disappointed that it's kind of blows at this close range. So we just hit a little bit of that action, hit him a little bit of that action, a little bit of this action. Okay. All right, so you just want to get out of there. That to me, this is why Blink's really good, because it will allow you to keep. Oh, that's real bad, brother. You know what? Reset me 100, bro. There's no point even fighting that anymore. We're not gonna win. There we go. And the regen is so slow. I feel like it'd be way higher. Maybe I have so much juice in my system right now that it's like, hey, we need to calm down. So you want to target right there. Make sure the aggro hits. That's a little bit of damage right there, boys. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Like, that's insane. Like that combo, like he doesn't let me go the other way. Okay. All right. You know what we need here? What's the cooldown on all these? They're all 30 seconds. Okay. I wonder if we can purity cow them. Oh, of course I get big brain about it, and he like. There we go. Okay. The purity cow is probably best used for an interrupt in this case, just because he kind of just He didn't really take very much damage from that, did he? Oh, by the way, space, and I'm still working on it personally. I've been playing this game for a while now. Space allows you just to kind of like aggro, like kite aggro. So like kite space. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm working with here? You seem like smart individuals. Oh my, and he's gonna do that to me. Thank you. This is gonna be a good video. 15 minutes in and I struggled on the first boss. Ooh, it's like 70k. It's a little something. Mage Cow's okay. Favorite Pokemon game? It has to be, it's probably Emerald. I really liked Emerald. The remakes of Gen 3, super good. Gen 3 I grew up in, right? I played Gen 1. I think I've already talked about this. I played Gen 1. I played Gen 2, but Gen 3 is when I was finally like, my brain had enough testosterone in it to actually start, comprehending video games correctly. So like that's when the juices started flowing. There was another game, Robopon. It was like a GBA game, like it wasn't a DS, it was Game Boy Advance game. And like the graphics, it gave it away. Like the graphics weren't that great, because it is an older game. And it was kind of like Pokemon, except it was like robots. Dude, if you know what I'm talking about, like you're an OG and like you deserve all the respect in the world. Super good. So basically, let me give you a synopsis. It's starting to fade my memory, so I need to go play it again because it was that great. Yeah. Essentially, I don't know the full story, but like you choose, I think you get like an option of a couple of starters, and then like you go around the world and be like, hey, like I'm gonna like fight using this robot. We're good. We are no longer good. No interrupts. No. Okay, that's a little bit of an interrupt, so careful. We really want to get this guy down because he sucks. Oh, we're the greatest. Kite space. Look, dude, look, that's the workflow. I'm starting to get big brained. But yeah, and then you go around, you fight bosses. There's random encounters. You can like catch robots. We're gonna go against Arthas. Does this game hate me? Here, let me answer that question for you. Yes, the game does in fact hate me, and I don't remember ever beating it because I was a kid and like my attention span was that of like a squirrel on cocaine. Can I say cocaine without being demonetized? I don't know. But yeah, so like, I never had ADHD or any of that. My cousins did, and it sounded, and it sounds like it's an awful symptom to have, not being able to focus or whatever it is. I really can't comprehend it because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I can focus just fine, I guess. I mean, sometimes I get, not able to focus, but I feel like that's normal. But regardless, we know most kids have, don't have a great attention span, and I was definitely one of those kids. Regardless, I always struggled not being able to beat a lot of games growing up, just because I get bored after a while, right? And that's why, like, growing up, other than Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Yu-Gi-Oh was it's Yu-Gi-Oh. MMOs were like really my heart and soul because there really was no ending, and you could kind of play them at your own pace. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. I would say even more than World of Warcraft was RuneScape, brother. That was, what a game, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why I got kind of attracted to Albion Online. Well, there's multiple reasons. That was one of them. RuneScape being a very grindy game with combat. You have to grind up. Not only is there combat you have to grind up, but there's also, let's go ahead and get this up here. This is a good time to do this, I think. Indeed it was. Not only there's combat, there's crafting skills, there's other different skills. And maybe one of these days I'll get back into it, maybe even bring to the channel one day, who knows. You know, it's I still got a lot of life to live here. You never know. I'm never gonna say never like I'm a oh dude, who did that song? Never say never. Is that a boy or a girl? Because I'm kind of getting Justin Bieber vibes, but I think it's a female singer. I gotta see the comments now, like, what do you mean? You know? But anyway. What was I even going with? Hold on, I had to. Hold on. Yeah, and even right now, like old school, I love how old school RuneScape is getting more support than new school RuneScape, or I guess more player base, because you know it's not a money grabbing piece of garbage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, that was an accident. It worked out in the end. The comedic timing that I have sometimes is insane. Am I sweaty boy? I'm not a sweaty boy. I got extra powerful deodorant on today. I'm an Old Spice lad, by the way. I don't know. There's something about, you know, growing up in the peak of my puberty, seeing those Terry Crews commercials. I was like, I guess I'm an Old Spice boy. Well, not really. I mean, well, really. But the main reason is because I like the smell of them. I don't know. I think they're nice. I mean, like, I think every prepubescent, at least in the North Americas, goes through an axe phase. You know, unless you were hip or tried to be, and was like, no, I'm more of a Hollister kind of guy, and you're like, okay, dude, I get it. You know, you're middle class, I suppose. We're gonna leave these guys be. Oh, I do not want to do this fight. You have no idea. Man, if you've seen a lot of the tier 8, tier 5s, this is literally the bane of my existence when it comes to bosses here. Honestly, I think we want the extra mobility. He's one of those boys that you need the extra mobilities with. We're pulling out all the stops here. We're also gonna want extra health. I think the pew pew's fine on the Avalonian beam. Everything else, do we want the energy? I don't even think we want the energy, honestly. I think we're gonna keep. What does this even do for me? Slows creatures and players. Okay, give me the energy, I guess. I mean, even I don't think we need it, but slow. He's not gonna get slowed. How do we play this? First and foremost, you hit him with a little bit of that. If we kite long enough, I brought 2 poison potions. That should do the trick. All right. So I mean, already we're killing it right now. Again, kite. You kite like this. Even better yet, you can keep holding down the right mouse click and then just press space when you need to kite. It's actually so good. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. Okay, I'm just making sure. Again, not really a Warbow guy, so this is all brand new territory, but I'm killing it right now. I'm the greatest player alive, if you haven't noticed. That one's on me. Up. Forgot what I was doing there. I missed. I point blank missed. You know, oh, I got him that time. Not really much of an eagle eye, if you haven't noticed. You're telling me that's not physical damage? You're telling me that's not physical damage? It's a rock. Patrick, Squidward, I mean, it's a rock. Here we go. Load him up. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It wasn't even that far away. All right. There we go. Oh yeah, now he's feeling the burn, brother. Now he's feeling the burn, huh? All right. You gotta throw in the poison when it's necessary. And it's always necessary. All right, so this time we give him no slack. When he wants to be a D-bag, he can be a D-bag. We just gotta be better than him. We only have 1 poison though, so we gotta be even more careful here. There it is. Hit him with one of those. Oh, dude, we are getting there, boys. Mm-hmm. Keep running. Okay. Nice. I'm calling BS. All right. Calling BS, brother. Just saying. Just saying, dude. All right. Okay. All right. He's slowed down. He's not superhuman anymore. Oh, he's the greatest player of all time. Now we get to reap the rewards. Now we get to be the greatest player of all time in our hearts, in your hearts. Let's see what we get, baby. That's a payday, dude. That is an absolute payday. That's like, put your guess in chat how much it is. My guess is like 300K, or maybe even 6.1. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back again. I think it's a Dagger Boy coming back in. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll cross the bridge when we get there, and I'll see y'all next time.